polling begins in France for the fourth time in 2 months as French citizens vote for the second phase of the legislative polls. 48.5 million voters registered to cast a ballot in 572 runoff races across the country, with 289 being the golden number that the parties will need here to win an absolute majority. Ensemble coalition is engaged in a direct face-off with NUPES coalition, with President Emmanuel Macron leading. The leftist flag-bearer Jean-Luc Mélenchon guiding the NUPES here. According to the latest opinion polls, Macron's coalition is on track to emerge as the largest party in polls. But for the first time in 25 years, reaching an absolute majority, that is going to be a real challenge for the French president's side. Polls are predicting that a coalition winning anywhere between 255 to 305 seats, while Mélenchon's NUPES is projected to win anywhere between 140 to 200 seats. With the tightly runoff race, both parties secured around 26% of the national votes in the first round of the elections. For President Macron, this win is of major consequence. If his party forms a majority in the assembly, he will be able to implement the policies he promised during the elections. This includes increase in retirement age above 60 and tax cuts. President Macron will then have to appoint him as Prime Minister of the nation, leading to a situation called cohabitation here. In contrary to Macron, Mélenchon's policies include lowering the retirement age to 60, increasing the minimum wage. He has also urged voters to enable him to secure a majority in the parliament. Mélenchon's party has employed several young, diverse leaders. During the first phase of the polling last Sunday, over 53% of the registered voters, they abstained. This abstention rate beat France's previous record for the first round of the parliamentary poll that was set in 2017. How turnout evolves in the second round, that will be a crucial factor for the final results. What is interesting here is that abstention does not cut into the votes cast for each party in the same way. Experts suggest that lower voter turnout tend to work in favor of Macron, and his challengers are more vulnerable to turnout concerns, as their younger, more working-class support tends to turn up in lower proportions at the ballot box. And it is critical for the NUPES alliance that those who abstained last weekend come to the polling booths. The ongoing heatwave is also going to be a major factor here. Weather Service has warned that mercury, it is slated to climb between 35 to 40 degrees Celsius. While southwest and central France might witness temperatures ranging between 40 to 42 degrees Celsius. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.